Hi everyone, I'm going for my first driving lesson today. I couldn't make videos for the last 2 or 3 days because I was really worried. So, my father tested COVID positive, uh, even though he's vaccinated. Like, he got vaccinated when uh, I think before me, like, yeah, he got vaccinated, fully vaccinated by mid April. And he was, I guess, one of the breakout cases in Calcutta in India. So, but the good thing is that the vaccine really protected him to a great extent. Like, he says that the times when he got weak, uh, like, so the COVID works in different ways for different people, I guess. But for him, around midday, he'd feel really sick and very fatigued and very weak and get a bit of high temperature or something like that. But he said that the fact that he was vaccinated really helped because he could feel it, that the weakness was so much that if he was not vaccinated, he probably would have been hospitalized. Like, I think he could feel it. Sometimes you can feel it, and he could feel the vaccine working because it was suppressing the intensity of the infection. So the last few days were really worrisome because, like, literally, I woke up at 3 a.m. on the day that he was supposed to get his reports, and I just saw that he'd written, yeah, it's positive, and my heart just fell because I thought, like, okay, we are vaccinated. My dad is extremely careful. Like, he's really not been out of home like for 1.5 years, like at all, and the only time he goes out is only for very important things, like if he has to go out. And last week he had to go to the doctor because he's got some knee issues, so he had to get that checked, and then he had to get an x-ray done. And he was like, I know that I was getting exposed and I didn't like it. I was not feeling very comfortable with it, but I had to do it because I had to check my blood pressure and I had to get my knees checked because he's had knee issues for a very long time now, and they didn't get checked for almost close to 2 years now since the pandemic started. So he had to go, like, there's no other option. And the moment he got exposed even a little bit, he got infected. So it's a very infectious strain that's going on in India, and I would really just can't emphasize enough the importance of getting vaccinated. Like, I'd really plead with you guys to please go get vaccinated if you really, like, care about your own health and your friends and family's health. You're not just protecting yourself, you're protecting everybody, and you should be protecting yourself. It's your health. You don't want to feel that sick. Like, you don't deserve it. You really don't deserve it. It's not your fault that this thing has happened. So if there's a solution, please protect yourself. That's the most intelligent thing to do. Just like if you get like you have a stomach upset, you go and get a medicine. This is really just that. There's a solution. We are lucky that the solution came out so quickly, because the vaccines in the past have taken forever to come out, but now it's there and it came out quite fast compared to the intensity of this virus. So please get vaccinated. And I think it really helped my father, and I'm sure if by chance, unfortunately, any of you get infected, you will be protected, and you should be protected, and you should take responsibility to protect your own self. And right now, I just hope that my father gets better soon and he doesn't feel that weakness that he's been feeling for a while, and his coughing subsides a little bit more. It has, compared to earlier, towards the beginning of the infection. Now it's a little lesser, but still, I think it's still there, and coughing constantly is very painful. It's not good for your chest also. Your chest muscles get fatigued. It's difficult. So please take care of yourselves, get vaccinated, protect yourself as much as you can. Still wear masks, because masks really. I remember last year when the mask mandate in the US became very strict. the numbers went down drastically. Really, the numbers went down, and I keep telling this to people that it's almost like magic the way it went down. Like the masks were so helpful, and it's just such an easy thing to do. You just wear this thing, it's not even hurting anybody, it's not hindering your breathing. It kind of even protects you from pollutants, you know. I feel like sometimes I might continue to wear masks even after COVID is gone. I mean, it's nothing that difficult. It's such an easy thing to wear. These masks are very breathable. You don't need to wear N95s all the time. But the simple thing that you can do is just wear this one covering so that you're not spitting out at other people. That's it. That's the only thing. Like, we don't know how many droplets are spitting out when we are talking, right? And that has been causing so much difficulty for so many people, like so many infections. The moment the masks became compulsory, the infections went down. I don't know if you guys remember, but it happened. So even whether you're vaccinated or not, it doesn't matter. Wear the mask. It protects you, it protects other people, and it's nothing that difficult. It's not like asking for a lot. So I hope you guys continue to keep yourself protected and safe, and others safe. And remember, you do not need to get that sick. You do not need to. There are thousands of sicknesses in the world which are very difficult to cure as well. So we don't want an additional one. If we can protect ourselves, the most logical thing is to protect ourselves, right? You don't want to jump in the mouth of a tiger when you don't need to. So having said that, I am ready for my first driving lesson. I'm very excited. My driving instructors have been cancelling on me a lot, so I was very frustrated. So finally today one person is coming. So hopefully it will go well. Wish me luck. Thank you, and I will talk to you after the class. Guess that's a frat party happening there. Anyways, I had a good workout at the gym, and the weather is pretty good. Slightly on the warmer side, but much better than what I walked in this summer. This summer was horrible. I mean, most of the days when I walked to the gym around 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it was boiling, it was burning, I was almost dying, but I still did it because I really wanted to, like, you know, lose a lot of weight. But yeah, I did it, and now I'm 10 kgs, that is 20 pounds lighter, so that's good, feels good. So but I'm gonna continue working out, not with a whole lot of intensity that I did. Now I'm in a more of a maintenance mode and not trying to lose weight anymore. So I'm just going to do it for fun because I like moving a bit, jumping, and then running. Like, I just like being a child sometimes, because as children we could play and run around outside, and now we cannot do that. I mean, we can do that, but if there's somebody alone, I cannot just can't go and play. That's boring also. So that's why I prefer the gym. And I also dance in the gym, so whenever I get a free activity room, I dance, I practice my dance. So today I had planned to dance properly, but I forgot to bring my dance clothes. So like in these clothes and shorts and all, I can dance, and I did a bit, but it doesn't I can't see myself properly in it. So even though I do it, I can't somehow understand whether I'm doing my postures correctly or things correctly or not. I mean, I may be stepping correctly, I'll be on the beat properly, but the figure and the postures don't show up quite well in this. I can put a clip of what I did, a little bit of it. You'll get it. Like, you know, in Western workout clothes, it's slightly odd to see ourselves doing our own Indian classical dances. I mean, people might have different opinions, but I just couldn't understand whether I was looking the way I'm supposed to look while practicing. But yeah, I'll put a clip here. So outside of that, it's been a good day so far. I'm slightly relieved that my dad is feeling better. So I'm finally back home. The day is over almost. Well, it's 5 o'clock. I'm just gonna have dinner in a bit and then finish some of my other work. I finished my prospectus and sent it to my advisor, and now I'm just waiting for her feedback. Hopefully, if all is good, then I'm gonna defend it in the coming week or in 2 weeks. So, fingers crossed. I hope everything is okay. And if that goes well and dad gets better over this week, that's all I want. That's everything I really, really want, and nothing else for these 2 weeks at least. So, yeah, it's nice to be back home after a very busy day, even though I did not have a lot of things planned, but then they kept happening. I actually thought that my driving instructor will cancel on me again because they've been canceling for 3 classes so far. So I was quite skeptical, but he turned up, so I was kind of happy and like, okay, finally I got to drive. So that went well. Let's see how many more classes I can do in the coming weeks and then take the road test. I want to take the road test when the lessons are fresh in my head so that I don't make mistakes over there. Hopefully, things will go well. It's not that hard. This car was actually much easier than the one that we have back home. Like my father's car is a manual car, so we have to do a lot of kind of maneuvering the gear a lot. But this one was easy. Just to put it in one place and go, and it's done. So I'll keep it at that for now. And please pray for my dad. I hope he gets well and heal and hearty, and all the weakness and the cough and fevers go away. They don't just, bother him for too long. So that's all about it. Thank you so much for sticking around. Bye.